I have no idea what just happened there, but, well, I do. This otter came into that corner store, asked for some junk food, got the junk food, and proceeded to head to the back of the shop to eat the junk food. It's got web feet, so obviously it's some sort of water animal. I think it's an otter. Only in Asia, only in Asia. I'm Ben, that's Ashley. After sailing over halfway around the world, we temporarily left our boat in Thailand to have a baby in Canada. That was over a year ago. Last month, we were finally able to return and have been hard at work fixing her up. There's still a lot that needs to be done before we can move back aboard, but it's all good as we're back doing what we love, which is traveling the world. If you have a look at these chickens, they still have their heads on them. It looks really good. How much?
160 baht.
160 baht for that.
The one.
When do you think they're ready?
At noon.
At noon?
11 and 22.
Okay. 160 bahts, about probably $5. Check out this machine though, it's pretty cool. I think it's just driven by a little electric motor and it just goes all day long. I think we'll come back for lunch.
Yay, new chain! So exciting to have new chain. It is so exciting. Oh my gosh. You've been using like a rubber glove to like deal with it. Oh, it's so satisfying having the new stuff. The biggest concern when you're buying new chain is making sure it fits your current gypsy wheel, or either buying a new gypsy wheel to have the chain fit it.
The gypsy wheel is this thing right here, which holds the individual links and makes them go up or down.
People must think I'm nuts driving around the boatyard like this. I've almost run over people, but not like at all run over them, but just like they're like waiting for me to go by and then I don't go by.
But the reason I'm driving around the boatyard is because there's a little baby in the back trying to fall asleep. And air conditioning is a real nice thing to get babies to fall asleep. That and the rocking motion of the car. Since the boat's not in the water yet, we are gonna have to make our land rock a little bit. The boatyard's a little uneven. It's working out well.
Afternoon nap time. I could go for a nap right now too. So Ben told me to tell you how I thought it was going, and I think it's going good.
Boat's coming together, man. It's coming together real quick.
But oh my gosh, are we ever behind schedule? We are so behind schedule. But at the same time, it's kind of like, what schedule? The schedule to get in the water would be good. I mean, it would be great if we were back in the water. It's funny, like, boat work is always like mayhem. And by the way, we're on like week 4. But I think we're ready to be done. Like, we were ready to be done last week. We're both kind of like, I think a bit down on boat work, and that happens, right? Like you kind of work on something, you think it should take 2 weeks, then it takes 4, and yeah, you get down on it.
Some of these guys that work in this boatyard sit out there all day long and roast. And it's hot, man. I think I got a little remedy for them. Hold on. Cop. She's sleeping.
Our biggest delay right now is the mast. And basically, because we don't have the mast up, we can't go in the water. I've been working inside with the 2 girls that we've hired to help clean. We're on to like polishing stainless, so that means that we're basically done.
The Thai people work really, really hard. It's incredible. I think we all could learn a lesson from their hard-working ethic.
Outside, we've got big holes in the boat because Ben's working on through holes. I just saw Ben drive by. He looks so funny on that scooter. Anyway, he drives to the store, he drives to the toilet, he drives everywhere. But Will and I are driving around in circles, so I mean, I really can't comment on that. So yeah. He told me to take the GoPro and not to ramble. So pretty much I've taken the GoPro. Actually, what he exactly said was think about what you're gonna say before you say it. I did not do that. I have a bad habit of not doing that. But c'est la vie. And with that, I'm gonna go back to work. Willa's asleep. She's so cute.
Today we work on the steering system on our boat, our catamaran. But there's a lot of things that go into a steering system on a sailboat. Yes, sailboats have autopilots because they don't have to stay within lines. The problem on our boat is that this rudder is very stiff. I can barely move this rudder. So that means every time the autopilot tries to make an adjustment, it uses a lot of power because there's more hydraulic pressure required, because there's more friction, which means we have less power to make water, we have less power to power our fridges. So I'm gonna take this rudder out today, and I'm also gonna take out the other rudder, and we're gonna look at the bearings and what's involved in a steering system such as ours. But first, let's get this rudder out. This is not supposed to be that hard. There we go. Woo. All right, right off the bat, you can see there's two bearings. There's a lower bearing, which is right down here, and an upper bearing, which is up here. These two are made out of stainless steel. And then inside the boat, we have a copper ring right here. I've already pulled the other one out from the other side of the boat, and we have new ones for these. So the task for today is to take this top bearing off because I know it's a little tilted, so it's not fitting in properly. Put that new copper ring in, and we should be good to go. Maybe sand them a little bit because they're still full of bottom paint. 160? Okay. One. Yeah. So it's 1 o'clock now, so they've been roasting for 5 hours, something like that. They look pretty good, pretty juicy still. Gonna have one for lunch here. Sorry? Ben. Ben, yeah. ขอบคุณครับ
คุณห้วยจ้าวมั้ยอ่ะไม่ใช่อ่ะ
Oh, I thought he might. Thought he was gonna tip. The multi-tool, it may be the most versatile tool on a boat. And you can make your own little like tools. Like, look at this. I bent this little thing to get at the rudder bearing, and it works fantastic. I would say a multi-tool is a must-have for working on a sailboat. That and the angle grinder also comes in very useful. And that noise, the whining noise, that's wood upstairs polishing the cockpit. So, getting stuff done today. What do you think of the shop, Willa? You like it? I've landed in the local VHF or UHF store. We're getting a new antenna for the top of our mast, and it's quite the little hole-in-the-wall shop. Pretty cool spot, man. He's got absolutely everything, and he's hooking me up good, real good. This is cool. This is like, reminds me of the Philippines. I'll leave you for 1 second, and this is what you create? This is what you call cleaning up?
Yeah, it's been a busy day. I've emptied one cabinet and the ladies have cleaned an entire kitchen.
You getting lots done, Willa? You getting lots done, Mom?
Yeah, we're easily distracted. Oh, killing my dream over here, dude. That was like a nice ocean breeze. I was thinking we were in the water. We turned the fans off for filming, and it's really a bummer. It's hot in here. We're still on land, we're still in the boatyard, but I think she could go down for naps here and make our life easier. We just kind of get things going. So welcome to Willa's room. We're almost done. I've sewn the mattresses, cut them to size and sewn them up. But the next step is Willa's crib piece. So this is what I've put together. I've sewn it together. And now we've got to set snaps up to get this all in place and safe for Willa. Then we can put her down for naps here. But I feel like after this, I'm ready to go in the water. Like, oh, and you know, Ben has to do the bottom paint. What else do you have to do? Oh, get the engine started. We still haven't got the engine started. Through holes, bottom paint, engines. We got a lot to do still. And 3 days, so, you know, no problem. I forgot about the engines. So peeling the tape off is like, it's always the very end. It's the last thing you do. You paint right before you go in the water.
Last but not least, props, where you leave everything to the last minute. It's not true. We're just like under the gun to get in the water. Really motivated.
Cheers.
We made it. We're in the water. I don't even know which update we gave you guys last time. Where were we?